Yo guys, it's Nawwk from NiP here. Today I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on the train's CT side. Let's do this. So the first thing I want to show you is how to use my utility early round. As you may know, the first guy maybe comes here and mollies teammate, and the other guy flashes for him. So this guy can safely run the pop. And what you may have noticed when you play train is that some guys usually love to jump out Olaf or T-Quad. What you can do to stop this is you can do this molly. It's really simple. Just aim here. This forces the guy to either run sandwich aggressively or try to fall back. But he will stand open for pop and green train. So it's usually a free frag. What you also can do is, if you don't have a Molotov, you can flash Olaf instead and have like a guy going up on blue, ask for a flash, boom, free kill. What's also good is trying to take teammate control early in the round. Let's say the first guy comes and mollies, goes up here ready to throw nades. The other two guys gets closer. The guy over here throws this smoke and this flash. Pretty simple line. You have to have a feeling on the flash being a little bit, but on the smoke you just aim like between this to the left. The other two guys gets close. One of them mollies like this. The flash pops. Boom. The only where you can stand is here. Maybe it's anti-flash, but then you should be able to trade him. So sometimes these smokes will come in, sandwich and electric. And sometimes it's really hard to get like info. So that's when this flash comes in. It's a really good flash, I think. You get all the info needed. The second thing I want to talk about is holding inside. It can be pretty hard, but if you know what you do, it can also be really easy. What people usually do is jiggle peeking here for info. It's really good for info taking. The only dangerous thing is that an AWP comes peeking you, or like a Cree just fast peeks you and it's a lucky headshot. Otherwise, it should be pretty safe. If you hear someone coming fast, you take info, molly, you fall back, you tell a teammate to come in and rotate. This guy coming, you tell him to, hey, can you take upper? Yeah, sure, I got you. You can either hold from here, which is not that good in case they smoke here, become pretty useless. Otherwise you can play like this, and the guy rotating can play like this. It's pretty much up to you on the side to decide if you want to, what you want to hold. So if you want to play like this, then you tell your teammate, hey, can you hold upper for me? I got lower. Otherwise, if you want him to hold lower, you can play from over here, or like this position is also really good. And it's a lot of crossfires, and you need a lot of help from your teammates on this side. One setup you also can do is, which I find really good, is have an AWP peeking like this, and you on the side standing here, holding lower. If someone white picks here, the AWP will get a free frag, and if they go out lower, you will have a really off angle. It's a good setup, I think. You can also have like an aggressive setup. Maybe you ask the AWPer to come in, peek like this, and you can hide either upper and go on his shot, you peek, or you can stand like over here, anti-flash. So let's say the flash, you just turn around, get a free kill. Yeah, there's a lot to do with crossfires and teammates and help. Sometimes you might find yourself playing retake over here, just taking info, and you see like an execute coming, and you have to call in, oh, it's an execute B, it's execute B. What you can do is go over here and flash lower ramp like this. If you flash like this, your teammates can just come out and peek, get some free kills. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's about it on the B side though. It's pretty simple, but if you face a good team, it can be really hard. The next thing I want to talk about is how to hold Ivy and use your try to use your utility good. One thing I like to do when holding Ivy is molly like this quickly, because otherwise there's a risk that people are just gonna wide quickly. You stop them from pushing fast. And the dangerous part about holding Ivy is that, especially now in the Krieg meta and or like against Alps, it's really dangerous to face here, because if you die, you put your team in such a bad situation. So it's better to play safe, like you can smoke. If you have a smoke, you can smoke off. Play defensive, play an angle like this. If they go through the smoke, you get a kill. Just be aware of the boost over here. It's, sometimes it comes like a one-way, the booster. You can also try to play defensive. Maybe you tell your team, there's a lot of people I can't really hold. You tell a teammate, the rotation guy, come around here. Hold like backline. Because what the T's usually do on Ivy is like they throw this utility and molly. So you can't be like, if you stand here, it's dangerous because they will most likely trade you. So you have to play a defensive. So what you can do is tell your team, let's say you have like T main or pop, you can tell them to hold pop and T main. I will have Ivy from over here behind 5 or behind electric. So what you can do is hold this angle with an up, or you can, like, if you're not an upper, you can just tell your team to hold this position. It's all about communicating, guys. If they smoke you off, you have this guy over here. Maybe he's playing from back here. Just that someone is aware of that they can go backline and city. It's a lot of good angles. Holding Ivy is like from here, the good off angle. You can play from even here, especially if you get your hands on a Krieg. Like, this is a really good position. So you can also play like CT quad, as long as your teammates don't stand open on the site. Sometimes you can just let go of Ivy and play like sandwich. If you know your teammates are like safe position and can't be shown from Ivy. So you can just play like this. Usually some free kills. Okay guys, so my third thing will be how to use the AWP good on train. I feel like the AWPer decides the pace of this map, I would say. There's you have a lot of responsibility as an AWPer, because it's really easy to get like free frags. So there's a lot of stuff to do. Let's say you get a good higher spawn, upper spawn. You run. Get a good, usually run here. You get a peek, boom. You can also do is ask for a teammate to flash like this. Pops here, should be blind. A move I also like to do is, let's say molly team main. You go close, you go in front of the 5 and peek like this. It's I think it's a really good peek. People are usually not really ready for you. Just make sure to call to have your teammate hold pop for you, so you don't get shot in the back. Ivy is really good as well. Can play like this angle. Can play this angle. You can also go aggressive beaten up. It's usually, people are usually not ready for you. You can search like this, get a free kill, fall back. And yeah, position late round as an upper. I feel like this round is really good. I mean this position. Hold a team in from here. Free kill if they jump out. Inside, yeah, like I said before, just hold lower like this. Hold upper from here. Aggressive peaks lower. Yeah, I think it's like you have, like I said, a lot of responsibility. So if you feel like doing something, just tell your team and you try to get a pick, because it helps a lot being 5v4 in this map. So the fifth thing is going to be how to hold outside. Either you play aggressive, close teammate and pop, or in pop, or you play like really defensive. It all depends on what you feel like doing. A good setup can be like someone taking first contact here, one standing like this, or like this, holding pop. One guy playing sandwich, the other one playing here as well. Stand off angle if they run out, not usually ready for you. Yeah, it's if you have like an offer, you can all team in for you guys. You can focus, double pop maybe. Pretty good, as long as they don't molly you. If you have teammate control, you can just play like two teammate, or at least one, and maybe one in pop. The upper can hold like here, like I told before. What you can do as well is, if you want to play defensive, having one up here is really good. It's a really good position, strong. You can have like one over here, one old bomb holding pop wall, this guy holding like sandwich area. You can have the Ivy guy holding CT quad, and like depending if you're 4 or 3 outside, you can have like one sandwich as well. It all depends on the offer, if he has to rotate B. Well guys, this was all I had for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you learned something new today. Peace.